Idaho Prepper here again. This is an update from my black soldier fly bin. Since the last videos of having trouble, I have attempted to do it again and have been unsuccessful. This is my current setup. You know, I was leaving vents, you know, pipes that go through the top so they can get in through the lid under there with the elbows, the wood and cardboard so they can lay their eggs and fall down into there, crawl up, fall into the PVC pipe, which would go down into my bin. I'm sorry for the shadowing, and all this is in the shade, shaded area next to my chickens. And my intent was, with this contraption that I built, was to put a plant in there and let them, I think, go through the pupate cycle is what it's called. But I was going to attach it with a 4-inch PVC pipe through the middle of the screen on that side and let them fly into this screened in area to pupate, fall down to the bottom of the bin, and do the cycle again and go once back into here and lay the eggs. I've been unsuccessful with it, so what I think I'm going to end up doing is purchasing one day, when everything can have I can afford to do so, is go to NWRedworms, NWRedworms, I think. He's got a YouTube channel. I'll try to put it in the description below, and get his new plans for his updated bins, because apparently it is very similar to a lid, and you can go on his site and his channel and look, because I think that was going to be very productive. Although I would like some feedback from all of you YouTube community about mealworms, and I can't remember the other one offhand, but it was super grubworms, maybe, in a Rubbermaid containers with screen on the bottom. I saw that video probably about a year ago and considered doing that to have a supplement for my chickens, and just in case the fall of economic society happens, and you know, you've got to feed your chickens. This area here will not sustain them, because there's not enough out there, and we have a huge garden and don't want them running around in the garden. So anyway, chicken house is kind of messy right now, but we've had a lot of rain lately. It's dried off past week, and it's just becoming a mess until we get in there and can clean it up. But that was our cabbage string to go back and forth. They pecked at that. This is about $600 in material. Two different pens, one for the smaller starting ones, and we have a dog cage that we put in there, which is up there, to introduce them and keep them in there so they won't have such a hard time integrating with the new flock, since we have age differences. I don't know if anybody's thought of this, but the tubing there is 3-inch Schedule 40. Usually it's septic or sewage pipe, with a reducer from 3-inch to 2-inch on a feeder, and I just anchored that down there and put the feed inside it. The watering system, of course, they have something new now. This is probably 4 or 5 years old. Square tubing with the nipples on it, goes up top two 5-gallon buckets that are connected together for my water supply. Let's see if I can, there we go, we can zoom in through the bottom. Oh, there's my roof. The pipe you see in front of you vertically is the fill pipe that comes down all the way down to the front, right there where we hook our hose up to it with a nozzle, turn it on and fill it up. Of course, that's the overflow valve. Everything is sealed, still has the rubber seals in it. And it has unions on the back side going down so I can disconnect it for maintenance purposes. So that's an idea you guys may want to think about. I don't remember how much all this costs because I built it in stages, changed some things, changed some ideas. But on eBay and Amazon, they have the nipples and the tees for a 1/2 inch. Hey, quit being rude over there. And you can do it with all round 1/2 inch PVC pipe. Of course, I have a drain. I can take the cap off right there, and behind there, I don't know if you can be able to see this when you go around the side. You know, the necessity, I just put a cutoff down there for my drain. So in the wintertime, it won't freeze. And then I put the traditional waterers out, but it doesn't freeze much. It doesn't freeze much here in the south. I'm sure he's getting mad because I'm not going over there and paying attention to him, giving some feed. But anyway, just want to let you guys know an update and give me some feedback. I would appreciate it. This may give you some ideas. Oh yeah, I also cut a bottom of a 5-gallon bucket off. Drilled a bunch of holes, so that's where I put the scrap. But if you see, all this stuff is dragged out by the chickens throughout there, and you know, that's so funny. I don't know what to do trying to keep the area clean without having food scraps and rot go on, but you know, I'm working. It's just things in progress. When you don't have a lot of money and you scrape by, paycheck to paycheck, that's what you got to do. You know, do your best. All right, we'll see you on another video.